Hey Pisces, it's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your April energy check. We are looking at the Old Wise Tree spread to see the full picture of your month, and then we're going to do the love stitch spread, checking out your love situation and looking at the energy, your person's energy. We're going to get some ideas about energy that you don't see coming, possible outcome, and advice. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. For Pisces, here we go, Pisces. Let's see what's going on with you. The Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's take a look at what's going on here. In the heart of the situation, I want to mention first too, we got 2 sevens right off the bat. And that has a lot to do with reevaluating what's going on. Reevaluation. Oh, we've got 3 sevens here. That's why I'm being drawn to it so much. There's a lot of reevaluation going on, a lot of thought. I feel like about this big picture. This big picture here, we have the 10 of Swords reversed. There's a lot of healing going on from things that have happened in the past. I'm hearing trial and errors, but also just really painful endings to different situations in the past. So there's some reflection and there's also some reevaluation. Okay. So the heart of the situation is talking about focusing on what brought you to the High Priestess. The High Priestess is an energy of observation, an energy of not settling, not chasing, observation, what's going on. And there's some kind of distinct focus on what you have been through in the past to bring you to wisdom right now, into your observation. It's almost like not offering up advice, not offering up problem solving. It's just holding space for other people who are going through what you have gone through in the past. That's interesting. All right, coming from this place of standing your ground, this is a self-care card. This is a lot of self-care, the Seven of Wands. So you're coming from this place where you have done the self-care. You've stood up for yourself the way you've needed to. You have recognized what it is that you do need to stand up for when it comes to you and how you feel and yourself and what your values are. Your advice is talking about, here's the Seven of Swords. It's talking about making some kind of a plan. Let's go ahead and I want to start and doing some clarifying. It's talking about making some kind of a plan. It's also talking about, this is a sneaky monkey card. So lying, cheating, stealing. And it's talking about not blowing over what has happened in the past. Sneaky monkey stuff that's happened in the past. It's like not forgetting about it. And there's also some element of needing to make a plan here. And again, it's like a plan for yourself. What is it that I need to move forward? What is it that I need to make sure that, yeah, I'm almost feeling like it's prepper type stuff. Like, okay, it's like when you make plans to just go on vacation or go out of town, or it's like all these things just have to fall into place and you have to make sure that all your ducks in a row. It's like that. So tell me about that, please. Wow, check it out. And it looks like somebody's going camping or something, but this is also a healing card. And this is also about the Seven of Cups. And so this is about healing past stuff. and planning for the future, as in not letting those things happen again because you already know. This is such a wise card. There's so much wisdom here, and there's a lot of focus on everything that happened in the past. Moving forward from the past, but being wise from it. Okay, there's a huge message here about healing. I also want to look at this Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, you're talking about coming from this place of self-care, but this is also self-understanding based on patterns, knowing your own patterns, being wise because you recognize your own patterns. That's a good thing. Okay, let's take a look at this. Seven of Cups reversed. All of this focus. Yeah, staying focused, like keeping your eye on the prize. This has something to do with that healing, but being in your, being present and being in your own power. And how we are in our own power is by being present, being very present. That's when you stand in your own energy. Tell me about this High Priestess. This High Priestess, look at this. This High Priestess is looking for the sneaky monkey. Excuse me, Pisces. This High Priestess is talking about the sneaky monkey or this crafty foxy. And it's like, I'm standing my ground. I'm alert. I'm assertive type of thing. I'm present and I'm in my own power. I'm in my own space. It doesn't feel defensive. It just feels like there's a lot of knowingness. And I want to say all of that to say this, happening now and into the near future, here's the King of Wands. So some passionate king is coming forward into the future. What is this passionate king doing? This passionate king is talking about his heart. Let's take a look at this Ten of Swords reversed. You're healing, Pisces. You've been doing a lot of healing work that's made you really strong. And then here comes this Knight of Cups. So here's the King of Wands. This is somebody who feels like they know what they want. They're also very inspired and chemically attracted and attractive to other people. It looks like they're coming in with some kind of apology or message of the heart. What's going on here with the Ten of Swords? The Ten of Swords is like, this has been a long time coming. And this healing has taken a long time. It's taken a lot of, it's not just a long time, but it's like you've moved through a lot of layers. Your higher self is talking about, this is the Marriage card. It's also a celebration card. It's also an 1111 card. It can be about a house, a new relationship, a new marriage, a wedding, some kind of celebration, being on the right path. 1111, lucky. Your higher self is talking about that energy specifically for yourself. You have created new energy for yourself. It's like celebrating being on the right path for you. And then your angels and guides are talking about cutting people out, leaving people in the snow. So I feel like that was part of what had to happen in order for healing to happen. And here's feminine energy. Here's the lady. Here's the also Ace of Swords, which is exactly what that is. It's cutting people out, cutting things out that no longer serve you. The Knight of Swords is in the position to release. I feel like someone's saying release fear, but this is also like storming the castle with the truth, like fighting for the truth. This is like release that you have to fight for anything. And I feel like that's what this High Priestess is saying too. You know what the truth is. You really don't have to fight for the truth. You know what it is. Really, the important thing is you. You don't have to fight for anything. This is like standing up for yourself and fighting for yourself. It's like you've come from that place. You've evolved into a different place. You really no longer have to fight for it. It doesn't really matter. It's okay. What am I trying to say? You don't have to persuade or convince anyone of anything. You know, and that's what needs to happen. You're the most important person, you know, and that's all that matters. I feel like this is like getting other people on board with you, and it's like you don't need to. Happiness and fulfillment has already come from the work that you've done. There is resistance and blocks to the Knight of Wands. And I feel like this has to do with this King of Wands over here. You're like, I'm absolutely resistant to, I know, some like happy-go-lucky person that feels like they can walk in and they just kind of feel like flip, or they don't feel sincere is what they don't feel like. They don't feel sincere. It's like there's a resistance to insincerity and immature energy. And there's another knight over here. So what it looks like is this king, a grown-ass person, is coming, talking about their heart and coming with this apology, but coming in immature energy. And you're saying you have resistance to that type of energy. Let's look at this past, present, future. In the past, here's this Two of Cups. There's some kind of kindred spiritship here. And in present time, here's the Emperor reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. So this Emperor reversed, it's this energy of someone not feeling in control and doing something or doing things that aren't necessarily very kind in order for them to feel like they're in control. And it looks like they're coming toward this Queen of Pentacles, who pretty much seems to be like totally content with her own understanding of solidity, safety, security. This is also someone who comes in and tries to knock somebody out of their seat, knock somebody off of the pedestal, or kind of like knock somebody out of what they understand to be true. It's like they want to push them off balance so that they can feel like they're in control, because they don't feel like they're in control. And when they have made someone uncomfortable, then they realize that they have control of the situation. So what is that? And here it is. Here's the Lion trying to be in control of the situation. In the past, there was kindred spiritship. In the present, someone's out of control. And here are those two, the Two of Cups again. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles is solid, safe, and secure. Here's the little safe. So someone's coming in to knock that queen off her pedestal or make her feel unsafe somehow so that she's vulnerable. And I often see this card as a trauma bond, where someone is saying, oh, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, but then kind of the rope is too short. And so it pulls the whole ship down when it goes down to anchor. And that's what is coming up with this Two of Cups right here. There's some kind of trauma bond, which is exactly what this is. Somebody coming in and creating a situation where someone else feels unsafe. And that's what the bond, that's what keeps them together. Kind of like, I'm going to leave, I'm going to come back, I'm going to leave, I'm going to come back kind of thing. Or there's some kind of, I feel relief or safety when this person is here. And then there's always that threat of them leaving. So it keeps this cycle of loss and then relief and loss and relief. It's also an addiction type feeling. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is the High Priestess now. I feel like she understands that, and she's sitting in this place where she feels safe, and this person comes in and tries to do that. The trajectory here is all about self-validation, which I truly love. And there's a lot of healing around that. Here's the galactic sun. Here is the Star card. Here is also the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Diamonds. So there's a lot of healing and self-validation going on here. And it's kind of like I am aware of this energy, and this energy can no longer be in my space. I kind of feel like, Pisces, what you're saying is, with this High Priestess, and the thing is, you can't unknow. Dang. All right, Pisces, let's take a look at your love sitch. This definitely could be someone talking about their heart. This could be a person in the past who was a lover, but this could also be any kind of relationship, work relationship, familial relationship, friendship relationship. So, okay, so that was the first part, and it looks like that has a lot to do healing your own space and being in your own energy and trusting yourself has a lot to do with where you are in April, and the possibility of somebody coming forward kind of wanting to stir up lessons that you've already learned, and it's like, I can't unknow it. So now let's take a look at your love situation. Your love sitch. Here you are, the Queen of Swords, my favorite card in this deck. Love that Queen of Swords. And we've got the Nine of Swords, Justice reversed, the Seven, Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles. All right, let's take a look here. So we're talking about some kind of injustice here. There's some kind of karmic injustice that has occurred. Someone is coming forward. I even want to say like a bat out of hell. Someone's coming forward, and the thing is, they're like going back and forth. And this is also about living in two different worlds, living in a fantasy world, living in reality. They're going back and forth. I also feel like they're juggling, they're going between two different people or more. So somebody coming forward with some karmic injustice, and this is causing a lot of anxiety and conflict. And here's the Queen of Swords. I kind of feel like this is something that's happened in the past. It's happened already. And let's go ahead and clarify that. This Queen of Swords is like, she's not reversed. It's not like she's being lied to. This has happened in the past. She already knows what the hell, She already knows what's going on. She's very clear about all the shenanigans. And she's also very clear that it is a cycle of some kind. And she keeps her energy clean and clear. She doesn't really involve herself in all this chaos. Here she is talking about being an in-love queen and how this cycles through. She's also talking about really listening to her intuition, being very clear. Ooh, I'm hearing with her investments, but also being very clear with her intentions about what she wants in her life, whether it's in love, whether it's in work or finances or anything like that. She's also seeing the cycles of all of these things. So tell me about this Nine of Swords. This is about some kind of sneaky monkey person coming in and trying to thwart her clarity. There's the Snake card on top of the Nine of Swords, which is a lot of anxiety. Someone's coming in, and it looks like they're trying to rock the boat. They're trying to like pull out a lot of chaos because of some kind of karmic injustice. This karmic injustice, I feel like somebody has realized some karmic injustice that has happened in the past. Like they saw it somehow. They meditated on it. They got clear about it. They saw it. And this Chariot moving forward, this is also moving forward with goals. Somebody is moving forward. They're trying to get clarity. I feel like they might even be coming to this queen of Swords to ask for some clarity, but somebody's trying to kind of like rock the boat. After clarity has happened, though, for this Queen of Swords, it seems like she gets solid, safe, and secure. So I feel like this Queen is you because that's what you were in that last spread. And someone's trying to rifle through some things. Tell me about this living in two different worlds. You're cutting that off, or this is the sneaky monkey business that happened before. It looks like you have cut that off and you're not allowing that type of chaos into your life. Tell me more about this anxiety of this person. This person, okay, there's somebody here who this is their cycle and they do this over and over again. And I feel like they have more than one person, kind of like at all times. And I kind of feel like your energy, Pisces, is like not into that chaos. Let's take a look at your energy, Pisces. What is going on here? And we've got the 9 of Cups, the Wish card reversed. We've got the Magician reversed. We've got the 10 of Wands reversed, right. And here's the Hierophant reversed. Okay, so your energy is saying there's some kind of wish that did not come true, or there was something that was obtained that was not the wish that you thought it was. This is about you no longer manifesting that, releasing burdens that have to do with it, and not leveling up that type of commitment. That's pretty straightforward. Let's take a look at the person you are thinking about, Pisces. And here's the Page of Pentacles. This person looks like they're coming in with some kind of offer. And here's the 5 of Wands reversed. It's a really casual type of thing, kind of like that Knight of Wands in the other spread. It's just like this nonchalant, casual, I feel a bit ingenuine. Yep. And here's the Devil. So this person's basically coming back in just to test the waters and see if you're still addicted. And here's the Page of Cups reversed. They are not offering a cup of love. They're not offering an apology. They're offering some kind of, what are you offering? What are you offering? It's like a surface type of love. Here's the 5 of Cups. This doesn't look good because it looks like it's just going to cause some kind of, I want to say deficit, but also, I also feel like they want to infect you. I don't even know why I'm saying that. And it feels like an energetic virus more so than like give you something, but it feels like this all causes chaos and it all causes like grief, anxiety, and upset. And I feel like this person kind of thrives on that type of chaos. Tell me about this 5 of Wands reversed. Yeah, this 5 of Wands reversed. They're talking about, I feel like this person could say something to you. On one hand, it feels really cocky, and on the other hand, it feels like everything deteriorated after you left, which might be true. But I feel like if they actually say that out loud, it's more so because they're trying to gain sympathy. Tell me about this Devil. This Devil is trying to figure out what their options are at this point, and they're trying to check in to see if you're an option. Page of Cups reversed. I feel like whether you are kind and nice, supportive, and congenial, or not so much, either way, they're going to turn around and do something that is going to try to hurt your feelings, and it would be like an odd, unexpected, weird insult or something. So again, I feel like this person is trying to gain power by throwing you off. Okay, let's take a look at your energy. This wish card that's reversed. This is like, this is not what I was wishing for. There's something about like, I almost hear somebody saying I wasn't thinking forward enough. I wasn't thinking forward enough into the future, or this person wasn't thinking forward into the future. This seems very like short-lived. This is not what I wanted and I left kind of energy. The Magician, I'm not manifesting that type of chaotic energy. Yeah, I actually feel like something happened swiftly and it was like super lucky. Like a bunch of things fell into place that just everything fell into place somehow and moved you away from the chaos. This 10 of Wands reverse, releasing all of the burdens when it has to do with this, like going forward into the future. Here is also the Queen of Swords. It's like you were able to release all of these burdens that the Queen of Swords endures. Betrayals. You were able to release them. And here's the Hierophant reversed. This is very much getting out of a commitment, not leveling up a commitment, not following dysfunctional rules. And it's like, you get an award for this. You got out fast. And here's the Two of Pentacles going back and forth. You're like, I'm not going back and forth. I cut that off and I like basically got blessed for it. You got blessed for leaving quickly or getting out of this chaos. You had helpers helping you get out of this chaos, which was amazing. Okay, let's take a look at the energy that the two of you share. Here's the King of Pentacles. Here's the Page of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. And the Fool reversed. Both of you are talking about this cycle. Both of you are talking about recognizing and understanding the cycle, though I think probably in very different ways. There's chemical connection here. A lot of times chemical connection, really super magnetic connection, is how we recognize each other when we have karma or past life stuff that we need to resolve. This would be some past life stuff, things that happened before we were even in this life. And here it is, not our first rodeo. We have done this type of cycle together before. This is both of you recognizing power, perhaps personal power, whether feeling like that or whether exuding that, wanting to look like that. There's this energy of what power and control looks like that you both understand. And the Page of Wands reversed is like a door has been closed. I will say this, the door looks like it opens again, but I feel like Pisces, your energy really very much knows what the cycle is. So I think this person knows what the cycle is too. I just feel like they don't think you do. Okay, let's take a look at how this is going to roll out in April. Possible outcome for April regarding this person, this situation. And we've got the King of Swords reversed, which is pretty interesting. We've got the Ace of Cups reversed. We've got the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the reason why this is so interesting is because the King of Swords, not always, but sometimes the King of Swords reversed comes with lies or untruths or half-truths, not really telling the whole story. It's manipulative and it's mind-fucking. So it's manipulating through communication. And here's the Ace of Cups. And this is about like dumping out your cup of love, not offering your cup of love, taking it away. I mean, ultimately, I feel like what happens is somebody comes forward for some kind of reconciliation and communicates and sends messages after a very long time of not doing that, and talks about how they ended something or how something ended. And it looks pretty awful how that went down. So possible outcome in April is some kind of communication, celebration, reconciliation, or at least the opportunity for that after a long time. And I also feel like somebody's being really methodical about it with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like they're trying to figure out like what to say. Let's see. Let's look at this communication. Trying to figure out what to say. They're talking about journeys. And I feel like they're talking about a healing journey that they've been on. That's how, like, maybe they open it. And there's more to the story here about why it's taken so long and that they've just been on a healing journey. And it feels like they were lying about their house. They were lying about their home. They were lying about their foundation or what made them sturdy. They could have been lying about their heart. And it does look like they were romancing someone when they ended things or when things ended. That's what that looks like. Tell me about this Three of Cups, this reconciliation, this celebration. Again, they're talking about self-healing, and they're talking about, I feel like this person tries to kind of flip things around and make it like your fault that they had to go through this healing journey. They might even be manipulative about it and then like, thank you so much for igniting this healing journey within me. Like, it's kind of a backhanded compliment kind of thing. Like, you really messed me up, but ultimately you helped me so much. It feels pretty slimy. Okay, sorry, Pisces. Geesh. This could be like a really positive thing for you though. Like, it doesn't have to be this horrible thing. I feel like this is just a lot of stuff that happened in the past. This energy might resurface, but it doesn't mean you have to move yourself into the chaos of it. Energy that you don't see coming. Imprisonment. Journey. Official person. Despair. Message of concern. Okay, Pisces, I feel like someone's kind of saying like, my hands were tied, and when they make the journey to bring you messages of some kind, I feel like they try to tell you they're about their despair, about their upset. They may even talk about losing someone. They're trying to gain some kind of sympathy. Put you in that place. Man, I just really feel like it's manipulative though. Let's take a look at your, before that, let's take a look at what this person wants to say to you. What is their energy want to say to you that perhaps they're not saying? I hid who I really am from you. I love you. I replay our conversations over and over. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, let's take a look at your romance oracle. What do your angels and guides want to tell you? Heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like this person suggests that express your love. It is safe for you to love. I'm just pausing here to feel into all of that, Pisces. I feel like all those things are true. And I feel like it is safe for you to love. I feel basically like you understand what's going on here and you're not vulnerable. And expressing your love and having heart-to-heart conversations, it is safe for you to love. You can love without putting yourself in a position of chaos. Yeah. Second chance. I feel like this person is saying, oh, I've had an awakening and this relationship deserves a second chance, but this is entirely up to you, Pisces. Protected, you are safe and divinely guided. Is there anything else that wants to happen? I think that, let's get some moonology for you, Pisces. A time to give rather than take. A time for healing. And a fiery climax approaches. This fiery climax approaching, I feel like that's that King of Wands that perhaps is the young, coming as the young Knight of Wands. I also feel like you might not be expecting this. I didn't see the Tower, but this fiery climax approaching, I feel like you maybe don't know this is coming. Or it will surprise you. Oh, geez, Pisces, that's a lot. I'll be back in a little bit with more energy checks for April, and I'll see you soon.